Good morning. I'm back at the house that has the rocks and the landscaping fabric. This area is a little overgrown. It's got a lot of tall weeds. It's got some blackberry canes, some plants. They're part of the mint family and they grow everywhere. So this is gonna be where I work today. It's brown bin day, so I filled up their brown bin the other day, and today I need to get the biggest weeds out first so that I can get the paper bags that will be filled with garden debris out for the bin, so that it's not sitting around for the week, because there's going to be probably a few big bags, because these big tall weeds are going to take up a lot of space, so I don't want to wait too long. Just these blackberry canes, ouch. I want to try to tie them up somehow so that I'm not getting poked every 3 minutes. So anyway, it'll be a big job, but a fun job. I'm not sure if I can dig here, if it's landscape fabric. Sounds like landscape fabric again. So it might go quicker than I'm thinking, hopefully, but I'm not sure. So we'll get started. I've already almost filled one bag. That went pretty quick. So I'm just coming in to get a few of the small weeds to throw on the top of the bag. I like to fill them as much as I can without being too heavy, but they're not heavy today. Ooh, I gotta remember to put some gloves on. I just almost had a whole handful of stinging nettle. I didn't notice it. It's growing very tall with the prickly lettuce. That's what I've been taking out, are those very tall weeds that are all connected via the root system, and I was just pulling those out. This is a mint. It smells very good, but very invasive. So here, it's a little hard to tell apart, but I think this is a stinging nettle. I don't think it looks an awful lot like the one I've been, like this one. See, something seems different to me, and I don't know what it is. They look very similar, but I think this is stinging nettle. Anyway, see, like here, I think this is stinging nettle and this is mint. But I have no idea why they look different when the leaves look so similar. But this stalk is red and this one is green. But just look at those leaves though. I don't want to take a chance. I'm very curious to know, but I don't want to take a chance. So I'll wear my gloves while pulling it, but I'm just trying not to bump into any of the plants here with short pants on, because I'll get stung. Flippin', yep, that is stinging nettle. I just got it through the gloves. So I've cleared quite a bit. It goes pretty quick because the weeds are so big. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with the ground. I can see rocks, and there are rocks, but there are no rocks here, so thinking maybe I can get a shovel in to get some of the roots out. I'd not been using a shovel because I thought that there was a liner under this. I guess not. I think that it's just earth. So over where the stinging nettles are, I think I saw a few more here. I'll get a shovel in just to get more of the roots out. They're pretty easy with a shovel, but anyway, I gotta go to my car to get more bags. It's gonna be a big bag day. If you can see this is asparagus. So it looks a little bit like it's seen better days, but maybe we can get it cleared out. And I've only ever seen it growing in one other garden. I don't know how all the other weeds got growing around it so well, but ew, you see that? It's like a mama spider with baby spiders. Pretty gross. Just for me. I understand nature and all, but ooh. So that's most of the big weeds out of here. I'm just, like I said, trying to knock out all the majority of the big weeds before I go into the little details. This is blackberry cane, hosta, lily, weeds of course, but nothing too huge here. I think it's more the other side I need to go over that way. So I'm gonna take this out to the front and I'll be back. So I'm just gonna go pull out some weeds from the back over on this side. It's hard to know what's what. I guess I'll start here and make my way down over there. There's so many picky things here. I have thorns in my hands, thorns in my thighs. Getting abused at this job. These are very sharp, and the ones that are growing are, I don't know if they're worse or not, but they're sharp too. This but yeah. Oh my god, these things are horrible to work in, these blackberry brambles. The only reason that they're not worse than barberry is because they give fruit. That is the only reason. I stand up and they snag on my shirt. They've been in my hair, on my pants, everywhere. It's driving me crazy. Like, I have to crawl. I can't stand up in here anymore. I'm awarding this the most annoying garden. Not because it's not nice. It's just, oh, picky thing, picky thing, picky thing. And if it doesn't pick you, it stings you. I'm just happy there's no poison ivy. It could get worse. It really could, but this is pretty awful. So, this is your, what did I call it? It's something lettuce. Prickly lettuce. These are your thistles. Those are your canes. I don't know what these guys are. They look like nightshade, but they've got a white flower instead of, so it's in the tomato nightshade family. I'm not sure what it is, but they're coming out. They're everywhere. They could be Chinese lanterns that are like papery outside with like, they're orange. Sorry, they come out in the fall. I'm really hot, but I can't take my sweater off or my hood because I keep getting snagged on everything. My hands are full of thorns. And yeah, this is pretty miserable. I'm just trying to clear out a big chunk so I can sort of move. I tied up some of the blackberry canes so that I can get by, but oh, this is a pain in the butt. Sorry to the homeowner. I love your garden and I'm happy that you're growing all these things, but oh. So I get a bit of room to move now, but still got all this to do in the back. It's actually going way faster than I thought it would. I think I'm gonna start moving some of the bags around the front. I just don't want to miss garbage day. Anyway, this corner's sort of done. It is done. I just go pick up a few things, but I don't want to be back here anymore because these guys are just pulling at my head. So this is goldenrod, and I think I'm gonna cut it out or dig it up. Had a big chunk that was hiding the asparagus. We're back in this corner, and there's another tall white flowering plant that I don't know what it is, but that looks like it's on purpose. Goldenrod, I don't think so. And we want more room for the asparagus to grow. When the sun comes out, it's very humid today. We've had so much rain and the ground is so damp that the heat from the sun is just cooking the ground, which is probably causing some evaporation. And I feel like I'm just in the middle of it. If I was standing up mowing a lawn or something, I don't think that I would feel the heat as bad as I'm feeling it right now. Okay, so this is coming along. I just have this part left, which is nice because it's pretty easy on the rocks since there's the landscaping fabric underneath, and I don't quite know what's going on in this corner, but figure it out. And I gotta dig the goldenrod and turn all the soil after, and then it'll be done. So I'd love to say that I spoke too soon before. I think that it's going to take the amount of time I thought it would. It's just those big weeds came out so easy. And like I've mentioned before, these little weeds are just deadly. There's so many, and you've got no choice but to take up the soil, otherwise you can't shake out any of the earth. It's just sticking today, sticking to my gloves, sticking to everything. So do my best, turn it, I'll flip it, and some weeds will come back, but that's okay as long as it's less. I don't know if you can see how much action's happening down here, but there's a wormy thing or a grub. It's not a white one. It's pretty gross. I can just see something in it moving, and there's a whole bunch of ants. They don't like that I've torn up everything, but oh well, their problem, not mine. Trying to find the proper edge on this garden. A garden that I have never seen properly edged before is like trying to plow a driveway after a big blizzard when you've never seen the house before. At least there you'd have Google Maps. You could kind of get an idea, but this is... I just keep pulling, and then when it gives resistance, I stop. Anyway, it doesn't seem to have a plastic edge or anything on here. I don't know. I have to look at it when it's done. Maybe go along with my shovel to straighten it out a bit. I don't know what's going on along here, but it smells like wet, rotting something. It seems to be really wet along here. I don't know why. I don't know if there's a problem with maybe this sprinkler or something. But you can see this is all very wet compared to what I was getting before. Aha! This is probably the problem. There's a sprinkler head here. And this has probably been going off under the grass for as long as the sprinkler system's been there. Oh, that's the problem. I don't know what this is supposed to look like, but solving a water issue is more important than the edge right now. So, and maybe what's happened, because the edge is really funky, maybe the water has made the rocks go further. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So that's it. I got the goldenrod out from over there and turned the earth. I think that because they've had water problems, I'm saying they've had water problems, I don't know for sure, but the roots from these cedars are right all at the level and it's hard to dig. That might be why the asparagus plant is raising and the soil is going down, because I'm thinking this got quite a bit of water. Anyway, so I'll just show you the end result. So did all this. I trimmed the dead branches off the tree a little bit. The famous sprinkler. Looks a little different now.